Well, the formation lap has been completed and all we wait for is those 5 little bright red lights here at night. And the Singapore Grand Prix is officially underway. It's a good getaway, of course, from the Koenigsegg up at the front there. And Sam getting overtaken by Gonzalez there on the inside at turn 2. And Gonzalez takes it up to second place there. And Oyinkro's under pressure from Monty Clark there, just in behind. He's just managed to hold on to it. The 2 Red Bulls side by side up ahead on the straight. Now trying to look to make the move on Oyinkro there. Monty Clark's been done by him. And there goes Aaron Connolly. No, it's Chape Leclerc. He makes the move up into 5th place, but he's got a 5-second penalty for that collision with Nahel there, straight into the back of him, and it's resulted in him having to serve that in the pit lane much later on. They're side by side now, going into the chicane over at sector 2, and Chape Leclerc just about gets the move done. Wanyong is down to P7, but he's going to get done by Monty Clark on the inside, and he makes the move. And there he goes down to P8 for the second course, so the replacement for Ahmed here. And that is not the start he wanted, but your top 4 remains. Here comes Sam, he's looking to go for the move on Gonzalez. He's closing up to the back of him, it seems. UK Ball, he's picked up another 5-second penalty, and that means he's got 10 seconds to his name there. That is not what he wanted. A terrible qualifying, and the race is looking even more miserable here. But Sam, it's just seemed to settle in now, creating that gap between him and Oyinkro in behind. Oyinkro down the inside of Sam at turn 3, and he's looking to hold it, but Sam uses the battery out the corner, remains up in the podium position, and that was probably Oyinkro's one and only chance to get up into the podium, and he's pretty much wasted it. Just that late lunge there, couldn't get the exit, and the battery was just not there. He had no recharge left, and some guys are already into the pits now. Sorry, off into the pit lane. He seems to be done with those super softs, and he is coming into the pit lane for the hard tyres probably. Well, Chape Leclerc has seen enough of those super softs as well. He is coming in to the pit lane. Well, Wanyong has made a pit stop, but UK Ball hasn't, and this is going to be a defensive move from UK Ball, staying to the inside, staying to the middle of the track there, trying to hold in there side by side on the straight, and there's a virtual safety car, and it's Fernando Norris out over at that straight turn left over there, and it was Namzar in the collision with him off the track. He's made his way back, but we should see Oyinkro stayed out, but Gonzalez has made the pit stop in, and this could be crucial. Oyinkro's decided to stay out for some odd reason here, and it's practically a free pit stop for the Uruguayan driver who's second in the championship right now. He is only going to come out a few seconds behind the Brits in the lead of the championship, and Sam, understandably, has stayed out of this Grand Prix, but it was pretty obvious that you had to come in for a pit stop there. Yourboi took that free pit stop much earlier. He still leads this Grand Prix, but UK Ball, instead, Porsche decided to call UK Ball into the pit lane instead of Oyinkro, so a weird strategy here from Porsche. Well, Oyinkro now, he's got the battery, he's looking to make the move on Sam, he goes for it, being held up by the lap car, but that doesn't faze him, he gets the move, that's pretty crucial there. Up he goes into second place, the net P3, but of course some others behind a pit for some hard tests that could overtake him later. Here comes Chape Leclerc, he's still trying to make his way past the man on the soft tyres who spent the whole race there, and he gets the move, third in the championship, third in the race right now, and he's looking to gain up and maybe make a move for Gonzalez in second. Nahel will be this next one to overtake Oyinkro, who's into the pits now, so this is going to be, no matter what, it's going to be a bad strategy call from them as Wanyong down the inside at the final corner. They're side by side on the straight, into turn 1 they go. He's just about got it. Nahel trying to go extra late on the brakes, but he's been done by the Filipino driver who raced back in 2025 for Aston Martin, and there he goes up into 4th. Nahel still up at the top 5, but Oyinkro's been done by Connolly even. He's down to P10 in this one. The 2 Bugattis in the background fighting side by side, trying both to overtake the Porsche up ahead. Chape Leclerc, he's still trying to close in to Gonzalez, but the virtual safety car's out. It's for UK Ball at the final 2 corners, and that's turned into a full safety car here, so everyone will be bunched up once more in this race. We've had 4 laps under safety car conditions, and I think this is now going to be the lap where the safety car will peel into the pit lane. Yes, it is. Yourboi is now going to get us on the way here. Of course, he won the Singapore Grand Prix back in 2028. That was his first ever Grand Slam, his first and only. And right now, he's on course to do it again as he goes up to the line to get us restarted here in Singapore. And he goes across the line now, and everyone making their way single file through here. Only the top 10 have been able to catch up to the safety car, the rest out of the points. I think that's what the FIA wanted to do, a bit of a fight between all of the drivers in the top 10. Musa with a good comeback drive after a good qualifying yesterday down in P16, but now he is up in 10th, falling behind from the rest of the top 10. But there goes Oyinkro looking for the move around the outside, but up ahead a collision, and it's going to be Nahel and Sam out of the Grand Prix, both colliding at turn 5, I think that is. But a very, very catastrophic incident. Nahel, after a good qualifying, is now out of the Grand Prix. Here comes Oyinkro finally deciding to put those better hard tyres to use. His tyres are going to be in much better shape than everyone else, getting the move up into 6th place, and he should probably be able to catch up to the rest of the guys up ahead now. Here comes Oyinkro out the turn. He goes for the move on the McLaren. He's looking for another one. Can he get 2 on 1 straight here? Looking for the move on 1 young down the inside. Just about squeezes his way past and up into 4th. He goes. Next up is going to be the Ferrari of Chape Leclerc. It's going to be a hard move because they are both technically fighting for a championship this season. Going with the battery, and he gets the move done. And now on to the final lap here. It's going to be a bit of a chase between Gonzalez and Oyinkro here. 3 seconds separates them, but Oyinkro on much better tyres. A bit of a scrap going on behind there with the lap car. Musa trying to get his way past. There goes Oyinkro on this final lap through sector 2. Gonzalez, he's being held up by the lapped car of Arslan there, and that means Oyinkro in behind. He's got the slipstream, and can he make the move on the outside? He goes for it late on the brakes. He tries to hold it on the outside. Gonzalez just about holding on, but Oyinkro's got the inside for this little turn there, and they're side by side on the straight going in to the final chicane, and Oyinkro gets it. Gonzalez super clipping early on that straight there. Yourboi will win the Singapore Grand Prix, but on the last lap, Oyinkro comes back to take P2 away from Gonzalez, who was unfortunately held up by that lapped car, meaning he was in prime position to get overtaken as Chape Leclerc comes back for 4th.